Hello, my name is Sul and I'm an X-Men. How do I know that I'm an X-Men? Well, when I started off, I actually didn't really know that I was an X-Men. I knew that I was aware of energy, and I knew that I was a little bit different, but I didn't have any reference point for what that difference was. And at some of my first Access Consciousness classes with Gary Douglas and Dane here, X-Men was one of the topics that when it came up, I was always interested, I was always like intrigued, and I had questions about it. And one of the things that Gary Douglas, who is the founder of Access, asked me was, are you autistic? And I got a big yes. And at that time, I had no idea what that meant. And, you know, I was like, doesn't autistic mean that, you know, you're kind of not that bright? And you know, I had all of these definitions of what autistic meant. Fast forward, you know, 10 or so years, and I am now a facilitator of the Access X-Men specialty, and it has changed my life so much using these tools. And I never really planned to be a facilitator of, you know, any of these classes really, and I just was using them for myself because I was getting so much change and it worked so well, and it was like so different. There's such a different space available for you. There's such a different creation available for you as an X-Men, and no one really has this information. Like, you look online at, you know, what it is to be autistic, and it's very rarely about the possibility. It's a lot about the limitation. Being an X-Men is about exploring the different possibilities that are available. Not being disabled and not limiting you to, you know, fit in with what anyone else is really choosing. So yeah, it's like I became a facilitator because I was like, people need to have these tools. They just need to know about it, at least if they know about it, because it's such a gift. It's been such a gift to me. And so now I desire to, for everyone else to, in the world, to have this gift available to them as well. And now is a very interesting time because, like, it's funny, I've had people who've contacted me recently and have been like, you know what, I wanted to do a class with you like a year ago, or, you know, even longer than that. And they're like, but something just stopped me. And it's like, now it's not there anymore. Whatever that was stopping me, whatever it was that I wasn't allowing myself to choose, has gone away, and I'm ready. And I would like to, you know more about me, know more about X-Men, and how can I actually use this to, you know, create with my life. So it's very cool. And, you know, I've been talking about these tools for probably 10 years, and people are just hearing it in a really different way. There are different conversations. I spoke earlier about Gary Douglas, the founder of Access Consciousness, and he's actually doing a specialty class called XMen. It has no description, it's just called XMen. So you basically have to know whether it's for you or not, based on the energy, which is how XMen function. So it's actually an acknowledgement of how we function, of how we create, of how we can be aware, and it's the beginning of a different possibility. So yeah, just wanted to make this little video to let you know of the changes that are occurring in the world, what a gift X-Men can be in your life, and what's the worst that could happen if you just allowed yourself to play with these tools. Get to know them, get to know you, get to know the difference of you, because it's like, have you noticed that, you know, basically there are a lot of people choosing the same thing, and you might be a little bit bored of it, and you're like, you know what, I know there's something else. I know there's something available for me that might not necessarily be available to everyone else, or they're just not interested in choosing it. But what the hell, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna choose it for me, just because it's fun. So that's my invitation to you, to the world of X-Men. Come and play, come and have fun, and change your life, because it's way more fun when things are different, and things are changing. X-Men don't tend to like to do the same thing again and again and again. So, from me, Sul Wynne-Jones, a little taste of X-Men. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.